If you've ever read Ramana Maharshi's teachings, you'll notice that he mentioned that he only gives his verbal teachings to those who are incapable of understanding silence. Our devotion can be to as many external teachers as we want, but we must understand that the real teacher is the self that is within. The real guru is the guru that is within. The external teachers like Ramana Maharshi, they're like the most pure form of like the living materialization of the message of the self. But even their message is like turn within, let go, sink into the source that you are. So we keep hearing the message, but we don't follow the message. We attach ourselves to the external teacher, but we don't really, like, our real devotion to the teacher is following the message of the teacher. There's a beautiful teaching in the book I Am that said, like, uh, real devotion to a guru is not really like being in the proximity of the guru or serving the guru or touching their feet or whatever. These are all aspects of that devotion, but the real devotion is living by the words of the guru. So all these teachers have come before us, and the message has poured out of their expression so beautifully, so directly. You resonate with some, don't resonate with the others. It doesn't really matter. The ones you resonate with, live by their words as the truth. It will minimize your doubts, it will minimize your confusion, and it will maximize the effectiveness of the message. Whichever teacher you really resonate with, you feel that devotion towards, you go all in on their words. You take them to be the truth. Like, they wouldn't mislead you ever. So, like, to just fully buy into their words, and even if they're in contradiction to your current experience, you, if anything, doubt your own experience, but you don't doubt their words. That is the way that I found to be the most powerful, the most enlivening. And it is a common theme that does come up in these teachings, to just surrender to that grace. And then the real power of the teaching can, take place and do what it must. So another attitude with that helps is you even you have this attitude, and we discussed this in the surrender section in week 7 in pretty much every lecture, that you have this attitude, like, God, do what you must with me to help me understand myself and to be free of this misery, to be free of illusion. Let me experience what I need to experience, bring into my life what needs to come, let go of what needs to let go of. And you're just unafraid, you're totally open, no resistance. You have the attitude that even if my life is just full of suffering from here on out for 90 years, that's fine. I'm not afraid. That's fine. If it's like this or that, it just doesn't matter. Conditions no longer mean anything to me. I am outgrowing conditions. They don't hold any meaning to me anymore. In that way, you just become an open, empty vessel. And then this little ball of entanglement, call it karma, call it mental impressions, call it whatever you want, like incorrect residual impressions, they will run their course. They're just doing arising and dissipating in your seeing. And a good measure of progress on this path is that you're becoming less and less of a somebody. That the person and this personal life are becoming more and more appearances, like a story being watched on a screen, rather than my life of utmost importance and this must happen and that must happen.